Hey guys, welcome to another week here, beginner's course, and today we're going to go through some leg weave passing. So first off, I want to start real easy with a entry from headquarters, and it's going to be similar no-gi to gi, so you could check out the no-gi version later on in the video, so just skip ahead if you want that. So here with Jill, first off, I want to explain to you what the headquarter position is, right? So headquarter is when I'm here standing above with one leg in between here, and I always look to have a grip on the outside of Jill's pants here, right? So this is going to help me move her legs around quite a bit. On the other side here, I like to grab the collar, and preferably I want to always be able to pull her a little bit up towards me. Watch also how my posture is not leaning over Jill, but I'm actually pushing my hips in. I'm more of in a deadlift position here. This will also make it harder for Jill to use this leg in between to kick me over and make me lose my balance, right? So I really want to sit back a little bit here, right? So from this position, you have a lot of good passes, and just exploring this will help you set up some of them. Now what we want to do is we want to walk over to this side here. So I'm going to pass this knee behind Jill's leg. So now we're going into the leg weave position here. So as I do so, step in. So watch how my knee collapses on top of Jill's thigh. And as I do so, I'm going to throw this other leg out here. Okay, so I can face out with this leg. Naturally, Jill is going to frame here on my collar. This is the most normal or usual reaction from Jill's part. Now from here, I want to grab Jill's collar here, always looking to pressure my elbow down, and watch how I'm going to circulate my foot here. So I want to catch this and push it over here, right? So I'm going to go and swing my leg around and then step on the floor, nice and easy. Now, to deal with this frame here, there's a couple of ways. One is I'm just going to go on the bicep and I want to bend her arm in, right? This is when she's already framing, right? If I'm a little bit earlier, let's say she's still bending her arm, watch how I can put my forehead on her shoulder, so if she tried to do it, it's going to be really hard, right? But once it's already stretched and she has a good frame, I have to go and bend it first, and then I can put my forehead on her shoulder, right? So starting from the beginning here, headquarter position, right? And go a little bit forward so I have space. So starting from the headquarter position here, I'm gonna step to the side and bring my left leg through behind her thigh here. So step in, and here we go, right? I always like to try to look for this elbow pressure on top of her knee and swing my leg around here, right? Another detail, if I can, as soon as possible, before she gets this straight on, is to get my forehead to her chest or to her shoulder here, the opposite shoulder, right? Once she's already stretched, I have to let that or break down that frame, and then I can start working my passes. So a little bit faster here. Headquarters, leg weave, if she frames, here we are, right? Okay guys, so we're gonna go a little bit further here once we get into the leg weave position, and the first nice and easy way to end the pass here. So from the headquarters, stepping in, boom, here. I want to always make sure I'm behind her leg here, right? Of course, break her frame or like take it away here, and I want to stay tight. Now what I want to do now is walk backwards around Jill so I can get to the side control on her right side. So here, boom, I can move here, right? In, get my grips, nice and easy. So, headquarters, here, break it, boom. And we have the pass. So make sure to really always go behind this leg, right? Now there's a couple of things that will help out as well, is that once I pressure this forward, watch how I'm giving this knee to my elbow, right? So if her knee is down here, my elbow doesn't drop on top of her knee, right? Well, once I do this, I can do this as well. And this is kind of uncomfortable for Jill, especially if she's not that flexible, right? So here, when I stay tight, usually people will try to push back. So when she pushes back, that's my time to walk around. Here, and there we go. A nice and easy pass. Hey guys, so we're gonna go a little bit further as well. Going to the mount position from the leg whip pass. And yeah, let me borrow you, Jill. 3, 2, 1, go. So, going here, stepping through, boom, and here we are, right? So first things first, I gotta get low, and when I manage to get low here, I'm looking for a good crossface, right? So I want to bring her to me and stay tight. So try to look for a grip on the middle of Jill's back here, in between her shoulder blades. You don't have to make a total fist, you just have to have a pressure with your shoulder here, right? So your hand can still be open, but you're putting pressure with your shoulder, like this, right? So as you do so, watch how I'm gonna bring this knee in towards Jill's belly here, right? And it's important that I don't let Jill catch my legs. So I try to angle myself like this, right? So watch how my foot is free. It's hard for her to try to catch my leg from this angle, right? Mainly because I'm blocking with my thigh here, right? So from the leg wave here, I removed her frame, got low, and fuck, não fiquei blank.
Bara fortsätt.
Yeah.
Du ska...
Yeah, mount. So, come, move my. So here, I want to look for the cross face, get deep in, and now turn my knee in towards Jill's belly, and here, step over. Now let's look at the other side.
What is the other side?
This side. So here, boom, and we're in the leg weave, right? Breaking the frame, get that nice cross face, get that knee in towards Jill's belly, here, and I slide that leg over to get the mount, right? So, let's go for the leg angle here, so if you can see. All right, cool. So here, in, here, cross face, get my knee in, and watch how I can now just slide this leg around and catch the mount, right? Nice and easy. And also remember, the cross face is also preventing Jill from retaining and getting my leg into a half guard. So make sure to put some pressure in there, right? Us. Hey guys, welcome to another week here. So today we're gonna do some leg whip passing, and starting off in a quite easy position, the headquarters position here. So from top here, watch how I'm always walking with both my legs so that I have one of Jill's legs here in between mine, right? And so important detail here is not to be too much leaning over here, right? This is what's gonna give Jill the ability to unbalance me and then maybe even sweep me, right? So I want to be able to stay low. Think of it almost as a deadlift, right? So I really want to bring my hips in and stay tight here, okay? So once I'm here, it's going to be much harder for Jill to unbalance me as my center of gravity is much lower, right? So from this position here, what I want to do is walk over to the opposite side here, right? As I do so, I'm going to use my hand like a little cup on her knee to push her knee over to this side here, right? At the same time, watch how I'm gonna bring this knee behind her thigh here, okay? So walking over to the other side here, I'm now gonna bring this knee down, boom, and here I can step with the other leg out, right, to base off. So here we're in the leg whip position, right? Nice and easy. What I wanna do straight away is look for her neck, stay tight. If I can, try to bring your forehead to her shoulder here. She doesn't have any gi to grip on, to push on that easy. So from here, it's usually just to push this way, or if you put your hand there, block the elbow and then come closer, right? So just looking at the entry for now, nice and easy from the headquarter position here. Try to really stay low, and I can put my hand on her hip. This gives me the opportunity to choose also between the knee slide as well, which we're gonna go through later on. But here, boom, walk, and we're in, right? Get that neck grip here, stay tight, and you can really put your forehead on her shoulder, right? Boom. Let's look at a different angle. Go there. So nice and easy here, staying low, walking over to the other side, dropping my knee down, and here I can stay tight, right? So boom. One more time. Headquarters. I can put my hand here on her hip, here, here, right? Nice and easy. Okay, so now that we've done the entry, we're gonna go a little bit further here. So, here with Jill. So I'm here in the headquarter position, right? And what I want to do is move over to the side, bring my knee down, and here we are, right? And so what I want to do here straight away is to pull Jill towards her own knee here. So I can grab her neck, nice and easy. And what I'm going to do now with my leg here that's on the outside is I'm going to circle it around and get right behind her Achilles here, right? So I really want to circle my leg and put it right behind her ankle bone, right? Or heel bone. So this movement here, okay? As I've done that, this elbow can now begin to pressure on top of her knee, right? I can also push her knee a little bit higher, and that also allows me to get a little bit more pressure on top of her knee here, right? So for now, we're just gonna start passing on the backside, nice and easy. And what I'm looking for now is to post on Jill's arm and block it here. Walk around, go over the arm, and then catch this side control here, right? So coming from the headquarters here, over, and here we are, right? Nice and easy. Step the leg behind, and now I'm gonna walk back here, and then catch the side control. Go back.
You're heavy.
That's the point. So boom, over here. Så inte lägga vikt. In your hand. Okay? Hold over.
Du var flink på det.
Okay, so on to the next one here, or the last one for today. So Jill is going to be on the bottom here, and instead of going for the normal pass, I'm going to go straight for the mount. So first things first, here, headquarters, step in, and here we are, right? So what I'm looking for now is a deep crossface with this arm. So I'm really trying to put my hand in the middle of her shoulder blades here. So bring this hand in. I want to post my hand flat on her back and bring her to me, really getting that crossface. So here we are, right? Now what I'm gonna do with this knee here is I'm gonna point it in towards Jill's belly, right? So just to give you guys a view here, I'm really gonna point my knee in here, okay? Make sure not to point your foot down, as this will give her the opportunity to catch your foot, right? So I wanna make sure that I really turn my knee in towards her belly. At the same time, my crossface is gonna prevent her from turning in and catching my leg. So really put some pressure in there, okay? So here, bringing in, now I put my knee in here, and watch how I'm blocking her thigh from coming up, or her knee from coming up here. And now I can step with this leg nice and easy over as I enter the mount, okay?
Soft way.
So here, headquarters, stepping over, and here we are, right? Nice and easy, getting that cross face. Boom. You're gonna point your knee in, and now I can step this leg over. And as you can see, by pushing her face to look the other way, here, it's gonna be harder for her to try to catch my leg on this side here, right? So I really wanna make her look this way, so preventing that from happening, okay? So, headquarters, leg weave, cross face, knee, and mount. Okay?